Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner, and I'm going to be using the brand new Seasonal Scenes sticker book by Castetic Plans. The sticker book will be linked in the description of the video, and it releases on November 6th at 10 a.m. Central. So there are going to be scenes in here for every season, and let's take a look. So first up, we have winter with some trees and then houses with snow on them. These are on paper. And then you have the same set on clear, and even these little trees that have the ornaments on them. Super cute. And then you have the garland and all of the little separate ornaments and even some hot air balloons. So kind of like fun Christmas, a little bit of a different type of style on paper, and then one page on clear. And then also with winter, you have these mountains, these snowy mountains, and the snowflakes on paper, and also a clear page as well. And then boxes that coordinate in all the same colors, and a second page of boxes and bullet points that coordinate. And then these larger elements where they're already pre-layered for you, which is Cassie's specialty. So these are really helpful for me because I'm not great at the layering, and I love how she puts them together. Next up, it looks like we have spring here, right? Maybe with these cherry blossom style trees, and you kind of have the little stones and the bench. These are really pretty. So this is a kind of sticker book that you'll be using year round because you have sets for every season. And then the cherry blossoms here on paper and clear. And these are just fun little lanterns to be able to hang in your planner. They're really pretty. And then of course you'll have the coordinating boxes and the larger boxes and the bullet points. And then the layered elements. So you can kind of see how this sticker book is being set up. Next up, we have some nice camping scenes. So maybe these are like a little bit summery. I love the reflection here in the lake. Really beautiful. And then I guess we are camping in the summer. We've got some yellow flowers here. I don't want to camp now. It's too cold. So this is this is a summer one. Very pretty. And then those really beautiful florals throughout and the butterflies. You could also probably use this for spring. I don't know that it's required to use for summer. And of course, boxes, more boxes and bullets, and pre-layered elements. This one is absolutely beautiful. I mean, they all are, but I love this one. It's perfect for a big planner. I typically use Cassie's stickers in my big planner. I've used them in classic size before. I just prefer them in a big because I like to be able to really have the scenes. Now we jump into fall. We've got a little scarecrow and the pretty fall trees. So a page of paper and a page of clear. And then some little fall elements. I like this umbrella with the leaves coming down. And then these little bouquets of flowers in the mason jars. Very pretty. And then we're back to some fall scenes. So you have the house, the tablescape, the fireplace, and the road, this is kind of what roads right now here look like. As I look out my window, it looks like these trees. It's very pretty. I could just use it to be a little bit more warmer. And then we have more boxes and bullets, and then the pre-layered elements. So 2 pages of those. So that is Seasonal Scenes by Castetic Plans. And we are just going to dive right into planning. So I'm going to take this big sticker over here and put it right down there. And then over here, I'm going to just cover up a little bit so that you don't see the line through. And of course, using my Uniball Signo. Okay, that's pretty. And then I want to take the sidebar sticker. Just being gentle, peeling it up so that it doesn't tear. Oops. And then we can put this either down here or up top. I can't decide. I'm going to shift it over here, I think is what we're going to do. And then I probably should have covered up that line, but once I write in it, you won't really be able to tell anyway. But what I want to do is bring in this house right over here. Okay, and that kind of extends this little section. So we're going to do a box. Let's take, I think, a burgundy box, because we know I like boxes on each day of my planner. And I'm going to layer this one a little bit. Maybe I should do green because it's going to be layered right next to that other burgundy one. I think that'll probably be better. So let's put this right here. I'll put that burgundy one to the side for now. And then I'm going to give myself a checklist. So because this sticker book has several header boxes, I'm going to bring this down a bit so that I have room for the header boxes at the top of the checklist. And then I already know that this checklist is going to go right over here. So I feel like these sticker books, with the way that Cassie designs them, makes it really easy to kind of just pop stickers in your planner and go with it, because they're so pre-layered, but there's also the ability for you to do as you need to, like putting in that box. I don't know if I want to bring this in over here or go down further. So I'm going to hold off on deciding what I want to do there. And on Tuesday the 7th, I'm going to give myself a nice big box with this burgundy. And then let's see if we can bring in just like a little leaf to kind of make it something different besides just a plain box. And now I have the room to be able to put these little header boxes in like I wanted to. So I'll take this one. Actually, yeah, I'll put this one here. And we'll put, I think, this green one here. And then I think I'm going to do a double box section, but I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want this part to go. So part of me wants to take this other house. I don't know if this will fully work. Actually, it should. We're going to cut it off a little bit, but I wanted to take this other house, although I feel like this is the back of the house and not the front, but it's okay. Oops. And we're going to cut this off. And then take trying to get out my punch, but of course there's too many things in front of the drawer it was in, and I couldn't open it. And then we'll just punch through here, if I can. Come on. Okay, there we go. I like how that looks. And now I know that I'm going to do my second checklist, or my third checklist, right down here. So I'm kind of mapping out where everything is going to go by doing it this way. And then I don't know about this side yet, because I may want to start to bring checklists in over here. I know I won't do it down here because then it'll be next to this. So let's get some boxes over up the top of Wednesday. I want to find those mason jars that I really liked. Or maybe they're called bell jars. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to take this. Let's put it, before I put it down, I want to be mindful of the sizing. Oh, maybe it's just one. Okay. We'll put one down. Put this here. And I'm actually going to trim off the bottom so that it kind of rests directly on it without that overprint. Don't cover Wednesday. There we go. See? Did it. Sometimes it works. Now, I know I don't want a checklist here, but I also don't necessarily want a scene over here because I have one right next to it. So if Need a little bit of water. Okay. If I put a box here, I can do a checklist up here. No, a checklist here, and maybe we can bring in a scene up at the top. So let's get these down. And then, what was I saying? A box down here. Before I do that fully, oh, we've also got these stickers to play around with too. I like the porch swing. I want to bring that in somewhere. I'm not sure where yet, but we're going to figure it out. And then I was looking for some of the layered elements was kind of what I wanted to look at over there. So we already have that. What was I saying down here? A box, right? Okay, so let's take this box. And this will kind of help extend this scene a little bit while also including a functional box, kind of how I did over there. And then we have room over here for something else. So I really like this, but I want to see if there's maybe something that can go along with it, or maybe I just bring in another box. Let's see. Kind of looking at one of these lanterns. Oh no, we have that lantern right down here, so I don't want to use that here. Maybe we do a box with this. Like just a smaller little box for the day. Because why not? All right, perfect. Now I know exactly what's going to happen with the rest of these. So I'm going to just go ahead and put, whoops, I curved that one a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and put these down. Shift this lower. In terms of plans and everything and accounting for that, like what I have coming up, I'm just not actually sure yet because, of course, I'm preparing this video ahead of going to Chicago. And I'm sure my niece and nephew will have sports. I'm sure I will end up making plans with friends or something. But for now, this is enough for me to kind of map out what works for me as kind of a default planner spread. And then we'll take one of these. I just bought new tweezers because my tweezers had seen better days. And it's funny because I haven't actually pulled them out yet. And I just opened them out of the package, but I don't know that I've needed them for any of the stickers yet in this spread. But maybe we will find a use or a reason to pull them out. Okay, now I have more room. So I think I want to bring in what color do I want to use over here? I'm thinking yellow, but I don't want it to be too much yellow because of this. So let's look for an element to bring along with the yellow. Let's put that right down. And I'm looking for something that I can kind of put more towards the top of it. And I think this is where the new tweezers are going to come into play. There we go. Definitely firm in terms of like pressing it down and a clean tip. And let me explain to you why I did it. So this, you can see it's come down to the metal. The paint has come off and it's just a lot easier. Like this one is just better, and it's probably been a couple of years since I've replaced them, and given how often I use them, I felt like it was time. So if you are interested, I will link these in the description, but they're really inexpensive. I think they're like $7 on Amazon. And we're just gonna put this umbrella right there, and I feel like that helps break up some of the yellow. It's not perfect, but it does help. And then maybe we'll even take an apple and put this right down at the bottom. And that still gives me room to write in here. Now for Saturday, I think I want to shift to double boxes because especially on weekends, I tend to have a lot more going on. So with the double boxes, I want to include some other type of element. So if I put this down here, and we kind of go pretty low down, and then I bring in this pumpkin. I don't know. This might be too big, but we're going to try. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're going to bend this box. We're going to shift the pumpkin kind of down there. And then we have room for this. Just needed to adjust sizing a little bit. But I think that that looks really cute. And then I want to do one more box, but on Sunday it's going to be a tall box. And we'll find something to put in it with this green one right here. Let's take the other one of these that I used on the left side of the page. Come on. I'm almost feeling like the new ones are too sharp. I'm so used to really digging into the page that I have to kind of adjust the amount of pressure I use with these. And I'll just line this up right here. Okay, that's really pretty. Now we still have some room over here. So what I'm going to do is use this for goals for the week. It's especially helpful coming off of a trip where you've got to kind of reset, and it takes a little bit of kind of resetting. I don't know if there's another way to describe that, and see like, okay, where did things leave off? Let's get back on track. And having trouble pulling the sticker up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put this over here for goals for the week. And I think I want to go back to the boxes, although I may be running low, but we can do it. Let's do 1, 2. Actually, do I want to do, you know what? I don't want to do boxes here. I changed my mind. Let's put those back, save them for later. And instead we're going to use bullet points. So I think I'm going to just do green and give myself a little bit of space. You could also do something like gratitude over here, or favorite moments of the week, or a running to-do list. But this is how I'm going to use it. I tend to try to stay away from putting a checklist down here, because then I feel like if I do this, they're going to both be here. We're going to have to kind of to do like a bullet list and a checklist next to each other, but I also think it's fine. I really need to drink some water. But the good news is we are just about finished. So I'm going to leave the lines as is. I don't think I'm going to color them in. I just want this to be a simple spread. I may color them in later on, but I think where we're at now is good. So again, this is Seasonal Scenes by Castetic Plans. It releases on Monday, November 6th at 10 a.m. Central. There is not a discount code, just an affiliate link. So if I influence you to purchase, please use the link in the description to place your order. So thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, I forgot a box over here. I'm not finished yet. You probably saw it and I did not. Let's do a green one. All right, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.